Good morning, students. How are you? I'm Purnima, and once again, I welcome you to my class of English. Student, today will be the last part of the narration, and in which I will be revising each and everything. Still, I feel you people are feeling complicated that it's very tough or something like that. But once again, I will be telling you all the rules. I will be revising you all the rules, and afterwards, whatever doubts you will be having, we will discuss it on in online classes. So first of all, what is a reported speech? So reported speech or narration is that speech in which the exact word of the narration is exact word of the speaker is there without making any changes in them. So what is a reported speech? Reported speech is that speech in which the exact word of the speaker is there without making any change in them. George said to Mark, I am going to my school. This is there in the inverted comma. Okay, this is there in the inverted comma. So George said to Mark, okay, that I am going to my school. This is an inverted comma, and inverted comma indicate that it is a children, what to say, that it is a the exact word of the speaker. So children, we keep the exact word of the speaker in inverted comma, and that's why this is a direct speech. Now, what is an indirect speech? Indirect speech is that speech when we express the speaker words in our own words, making due changes. It is known as indirect speech. Now, children, George told Mark that he was going to the school. Now, children, you can see here there are two parts. George told Mark that he was going to his school. So, when we express the speaker's word in our own word is a indirect speech. George told Mark that he was going to his school. So, different part of narration. George said to Mark, I am going to my school. George told Mark that he was going to his school. Okay. Now, children, why told come? Now, this I will tell you when I will be explaining you the two different parts of narration. What are the two different parts of narration? First of all, George said to Mark, this is outside the inverted comma, and what is inside the inverted comma? I am going to my school. George said to Mark, I am going to my school. How to change direct speech into reported speech? Before we start changing a direct speech into a required speech, we should keep the following things in mind. No change is done in the tense of reporting part. No change is done in the tense of reporting part. It is the reporting verb that determines the changes, so the tense of the reporting verb should be studied carefully. No change is done in the tense of reporting part. It is the reporting verb that determines the changes, so the tense of the reporting verb should be studied carefully. So children, there are two parts of the direct speech. One is outside the inverted comma, that is known as reporting part, and children, in that part there is a reporting verb is there. So that reporting verb is very important, and it determines all the changes. So the children, if it is in the present tense, so children, first and if object will be there in the reporting part, and suppose George says to Mark, so it will become George tell Marks. If object is there in the reporting part. Now, what is the object here? Object here is like George said to Mark. So here George is a subject, and say is a reporting verb and mark is the object here. So children, it is the reporting part which determines all the changes. So children, George said to Mark, try to understand like this. George said to Mark. So children, this is the reporting part, and what is reporting part? Which is outside the inverted comma. So here George is a subject and Mark is a object, because say is a reporting verb here. So I told you that the noun or pronoun which comes before the subject, before the verb is a subject, and noun or pronoun which comes after the verb is a object. Okay, George said to Mark, I am going to my school. George said to Mark. George told Mark that he was going to his school. So children, George is a subject in the reporting part, say is a reporting verb, and Mark is a object in the reporting part. So if object is present in the reporting part, then what you have to do, children? You have to write, you have to say, if object is present in the reporting part, then children, say or said to will change into tells or told. Okay, to will be removed. So what will be happen here? George, if George say to Mark is there, then it will write George tells Mark. If George said to Mark, George tells Mark. If said is there, then you will write George told Mark. Okay. So now student, I will be telling you how to change direct speech into reported speech. So when we start changing a direct speech into a reported speech, we should keep the following thing in mind. No change is done in the reporting part. Yes, one change is done, say to or said to is changed into tells or told. If this is in if object is there in the reporting part. It is a reporting verb that determines the changes, so the tense of the reporting verb should be studied carefully. It is a reporting verb that determines the changes, so the tense of the reporting verb should be studied clearly. Okay. When reporting verb is in present tense, so now children, I will be telling you, when a reporting verb is in present tense, then what we have to see. So we have to see few things, like says to is changed into tells, and children, then you have to remove the inverted comma. When you will remove the inverted comma, then the center comma will also have to be removed. And children, when we remove the central comma, then children, what happened? We children put the conjunction that. Okay. Now, then children, we have to do the change of the pronoun in the reported parts, and when pronoun will change, verb will automatically change. So says to is changed into tells, says to is changed into tells, use of conjunction that, removal of inverted commas, change in the pronouns of reported part, change in the verbs of reporting part according to the change pronoun. Now the thing is that how you will change pronoun. So children, changing of the pronoun depends upon the first person, second person and third person. Children, you have to see two things. How you will change the pronoun, you have to see the two things. Children, first you have to see the reporting verb, reporting part. That is the part outside the inverted comma. In that part, you will see that, children, what is the subject in the reporting part, what is the object in the reporting part. Because children, in the reported part, that is inside the inverted comma, the sentence which is there inside the inverted comma is known as reported part. So reported part, children, is that part, reported part is that part where the pronouns are changed. And children, then you have to see the three types of pronoun: first person pronoun, second person pronoun, and third person pronoun. So first person pronoun is I. It change according to the subject of the reporting part. I always change according to the subject of the reporting part. And if it is a second person pronoun in the reported part, that is you or your, okay, then it will change according to the object of the reporting part. And if third person is there, children, so no change will be there. If third person is there, so no changes will be there. Okay, so now once again I revise. When reporting verb is in present tense, then what you have to do? When reporting verb is in the present tense, then says to is changed into tells. Use of conjunction that. Removal of inverted commas. If you will remove inverted comma, then you have to put conjunction that. Change in the pronouns of the reported part, then you have to change the pronouns of the reported part. Change in the verb of reporting part according to the changed pronoun. Like Anne says to me, you are my friend. So children, Anne is a subject in the reporting part, me is the object. And if you will see the reported part, in this it is written you are my friend. So what is a second person here? It is you. It will change according to the object me here. Okay, and tells me that I am my will change into her. I am her friend. Okay, so and children, there is no change inside the inverted comma when the reporting verb is in the present tense or in the future tense. So children, this is the things. Now I will be telling you, I will be reversing you with. So children, now children, what I will be telling you, I will be telling you when reporting verb is in past tense. Okay, so said to is changed into told. Use of conjunction that. Okay, so said to will change into told. Use of the conjunction that. And removal of inverted commas. Change in the pronoun of the reported part will be there. Change in the verbs according to the changed pronoun. And children, then there will be changes in the tenses. Okay, and of course then changes will be in the other word. Now children, I will be revising which tense is changed into which changes is tenses is changed into what is into which tenses. Like children, simple present will change into simple past. This is very important. You have to see when the reporting verb is in the past tense. Okay, simple present will change into simple past. Simple past will be changed into past perfect. Present continuous will change into past continuous. Past continuous will change into past perfect continuous. Present perfect will change into past perfect. Present perfect continuous will change into past perfect continuous. Okay, then there will be other changes. Okay, so what will be the other changes? Like here will change into there. If you haven't noted earlier, please note it now. First of all, is or am will change into was were. Okay, and was were will change into had been. Was were will change into had been. Here will change into there. This will change into that. These will change into those. And now will change into then. Today will change into that day. Tonight will be changed into that night. tomorrow, the next day, yesterday, the previous day. Thus change into so, ago change into before, can change into could, shall change into should, will change into would, may change into might, hence will change into thence. Come is changed into go, children, when it is showing increasing distance. Okay, like John said to me, I will come to your house. John told me that he would come to my house. It is a decreasing distance here. And children, if it is increasing distance, I will come to, John says to George, I will come to your house. If it is an increasing distance, then it would be here. John told George that he would go to his house. Okay. Now there will be no change if the reported part is in the universal truth. Okay, if it is in historical fact, and if it is an imagined condition, and if it is a habitual action. Now children, then so this is all of the declarative sentence. Then children, we will come to the interrogative sentence. So first of all, what is an interrogative sentence? Interrogative sentence are those sentences which ask the question, and there is a interrogative mark afterwards. After every question there is a interrogative mark. Now interrogative sentence are of two types, yes no type and WH type. So children, the question that could be answered by yes or no, that is a yes no type question. Like, are you going to bed? So the possible answer is yes, I am going to bed, or no, I am not going to bed. So this is the two possible answers. So if like, do you eat Maggie? Yes, I eat Maggie. No, I don't eat Maggie. So if children, if this type of possible answers is there, when you will put the question of yes no type, you will get such type of answer. So then that is a yes no type question. Now WH type answer question. So children, the question that needs a complete answer. When do you go to bed? Okay, I go to bed at 9 o'clock or 10 p.m. Okay, so WH type question are asked with the help of the WH words. So student, what are WH words? What, where, whom, which, how many, when, why, whose, how much. Okay, so these are WH type of words are there. Now children, I will be telling you about the rules of the interrogative sentences. So first of all children, you have to write said to or said to is changed into asked or inquired. Okay, and if it is yes no type of question, so you have to remove the inverted comma, you have to remove the central comma, and student, you have to children put the conjunction if or whether. Okay, if it is yes no type question, and if it is WH type of question is there, no conjunction is used in WH type of words, but only that word will be there children, that word will be there. So helping verb is RM and auxiliary verb are put after the subject. This is very important. That means is RM is a helping verb. Okay, so the formula for this type of question, interrogative sentence, you have to change the formula of interrogative into declarative sentence. So what is the formula for interrogative sentence? Auxiliary verb plus subject plus main verb. So when you will change into declarative sentence, you will be writing subject first, then auxiliary verb, and then object. Okay, so this is what it is written here. Helping verb is our am, and auxiliary verb are put after the subject. The mark of interrogation is removed and a full stop is used at the end because interrogative changes from the declarative sentence. So now if it is if interrogative sentence will not be there and declarative sentence will be there, so what you will be putting here, you will be putting here the children, this comma, this full stop. Other changes will remain the same as mentioned under other change and specific. Whatever the other change will be was there, it will be remain like that. Okay, so now children, I will be revising you which I have done in my last two previous video. So children, it is imperative sentences, and here in this sentence, what is the imperative sentence? Imperative sentence are those sentences in which orders and requests are there. Okay, and here you can write set 2 is changed as follows. In case of an order or a command, it would be here written as commanded or order. In case of advice or suggestion, it would be starting with advised or suggested. In case of request, it is requested. In case of denial, forbade. Use of conjunction to in positive and not to will be there in negative sentence. Okay, inverted commas are removed, and children, you have to see if please and kindly is there, you have to remove that also. So children, I was talking about imperative sentence. Okay, so you have to remove to or not to if it is in negative sentences. So use of conjunction to with positive sentence, use of in negative sentence, in the negative sentence not to will be there. Inverted commas are removed. No change is made in tense of the verb of imperative sentence. So students, no change is made in tense of the verb of imperative mood. The tense of other verb is changed. Okay, so now children, exclamatory sentence. Okay, what is an exclamatory sentence? Children, when the sentence expresses a certain feeling of fear, happiness, surprise, angriness, that is a exclamatory sentence. So children, here set or set to is changed as follows. This you have to note it down. This we were doing. So set to is changed into as follows. When reported part has any of the following verbs. Alas. So you have to write it exclaimed with sorrow or grief. Exclaimed with sorrow or grief. Hurrah. Exclaimed with joy. Then the third one is how, what, oh. How, exclamatory mark, what, exclamatory mark, oh, exclamatory mark. Then what you will write? Exclaimed with surprise. Sorrow, exclamatory mark, shit. Then exclaimed with regret. Poof, exclaimed with contempt. Bravo, applauded, saying. So these are few of the word, and here also you will add the conjunction that, what and how is changed into very or great according to the sentences. Removal of the inverted comma will be there. The sense of the sentence is made positive. Change in the tenses and verb will be the same as the condition were there. Okay, so children, a few general things let me tell you has to be kept in mind. Yes or no in reported part is changed into positive or negative. Sir in the reported part is removed with respect or respectfully, is used after told and asked. If the name or any addressing word is given in the reported part, it is used immediately after told or asked. Example, Mohan said, please sit down, Meera. Mohan requested Meera to sit down. So student, these are some of the important points and since I have not discussed enough the sentence, exclamatory sentence, so I will be discussing it now with you people. So children, some of the exclamatory sentence which I am going to explain you, like he said, what a pity, marks of exclamation mark is there. So children, it will be here, he explained that it was a great pity. He exclaimed that it was a great pity. They said, how silly of him. They explained that it was very silly of him. What a terrible storm it is. He explained that it was a very terrible storm. He said, how dreadful. He explained that it was very dreadful. And children, then the boy said, hooray, the cup is ours. The boys exclaimed with joy that the cup is theirs. Okay. Sethji said, alas, I am undone. Sethji explained with sorrow that he was undone. Sethji explained with sorrow that he was undone. He said, oh, that I were young again. He eagerly wished that he was young again. He eagerly wished that he was young again. I said nonsense. He exclaimed that it was nonsense. The teacher said, well done, my boys. The teacher shouted with applause that the boys had done well. Okay. So children, here, hurrah, alas, oh, and bravo, such type of words you will get it here. Okay. And you have to remove such type of words in the exclamatory sentences. You have to remove all this type of words. Children, sometime, and you have to write such type of word in the reported speech, like exclaim with sorrow, exclaim with joy, exclaim with surprise. Children, sometime cried out, shouted, wish, prayed. These are also used in the exclamatory. So children, this is also cried out, shouted, wish. Okay, that is also this is changed in the exclamatory sentences. Now children, I will be telling you something of the operative sentence in which blessings is there. Okay, blessings and all this thing is there. So he said, may God bless you. He prayed that God might bless me. Okay. My friend said, may you succeed in your examination. My friend wished or prayed that I might succeed in my examination. He said, God save the president. He prayed that God might save the president. The audience said, long live the king. The audience wished, prayed that the king should be live long. So here children, you have to, these are some of the operative sentence, and you have to act according to that sentences. Okay. Now these are children, in the operative sentence you have to remove the inverted comma, and if the children may, if desire or wish are there in the sentence, so you have to start with the may, and wish and pray will be used in the indirect speech. Wish and pray you can use while converting it into indirect speech. Okay, and here also that will be used if you will remove the inverted comma and the central comma. So here children, what will be used? Here also that will be used, and should we, according to the sentence, we use should, may, might, all these things we have to use. So student, this you have to see You have to see, children, I have told you about all the type of sentence, how to change from direct to indirect. Okay, please study whatever I am teaching you, and these videos will be very helpful whenever you are in doubt or in trouble. Either you can ask me or you can see all the things which are there in the videos. So children, whenever you children do some complicated thing, first of all, don't get nervous. Go each and every, revise each and every rule from the beginning, and surely children you will get success. Okay, so I wish that you should understand each and everything. People feel that so many things to learn and they started feeling complicated, but children, if you will go step by step, first learn the rules of declarative sentence, then interrogative sentence, then imperative sentence, okay, then operative sentence, and you will never get confused. Okay, and the basic rule is common in all the sentence, like how the tenses will be changed, how the pronoun will be changed. So these are some of the basic rule which is common in all the tenses. So with this, children, I end my speech video here. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.